Hey fellow Worldwearers, it's Angry Turtle, and because so many of you asked me to investigate a little bit further new legendary effects for armor and updated effects, then I did just that, and I will present you how it's look like and answer the most popular question about Overeaters versus other armor types and power armor with those effects and some new effects. I will try to keep it interesting and do not test every single one fully because it's getting boring then. Therefore, let's jump into it. First, we are starting with covered scout armor, and as you can see, I have Overeaters, non-legendary and aristocrat set, and of course my caps are over 29k to get all in order, and we'll equip first just the cover scout armor without any legendary effects. Here you can see my current resistance for ballistic, fire, energy, damage, radiation resistance, but important is the ballistic one, because we'll be taking ballistic bullets onto this armor and we'll observe how much my health will drop. I will go for like 10 shots. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8. As I will die otherwise. 8 shots it is. 8 shots almost kill me. And now we are changing into aristocrats armor. And as you can see, my resistance goes up by 100. Then, yeah, that's exactly what you would expect from full set of aristocrats armor. Extra 100 resistance. Let's see how well I will do now versus 8 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can see that there is like no difference. There can be, of course, some rounding errors when taking shots because, yeah, this game is not super accurate when it comes to calculating damage, but still, let me heal again. And now we swap from Aristocrats to Overeater's set. Therefore, if we go back into stats, we lost our resistance, but we have Overeater's set equipped. And let's repeat the test with 8 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now you can clearly see which one is better. Is it better to pump your damage resistance, or is it better to increase damage mitigation? If you had any doubts, I hope you don't have any more. Now let's go and test a power armor, and we'll start with my excavator with just a weapon weight reduction. Therefore, there is nothing to really help me mitigate damage. At least not from players. I have some troubleshooter pieces, but that doesn't help with players. This time my resistance is higher and I have benefits of wearing power armor, what means extra mitigation. That's there by default. And let's see, maybe you can do 10 shots in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 158 health left, then we burn like over half of our health with this set. Okay, that's our default line, let's heal. And now let's see how full set of vanguards will be doing. And now you can see that thanks to vanguards our resistance is much higher. Now let's see how much it will actually help us. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can see it did make a difference. We saved like 30 hit points. It was like 150 around, now 180. That's definitely making a difference. It took a little bit less damage. And now let's test another set. And of course, now it is a full set of Overeaters. And I'm pretty sure that Vanguard set had one piece with extra endurance. That's why we had slightly more health there. But anyway, now we are 1-star Overeaters. Then we lost all this extra resistance, but we have this 30% damage mitigation. Let's see how much it will help us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I think you have no doubt in here, Overeaters is a king. We can do just one more test at low health with emergency protocols active for a comparison. Okay, now I have emergency protocols active. I have 63 health. Can I take 5 shots? It's Overeater still, emergency protocols active. Can I take 5 shots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can take more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 shots. Then I lost like about 50 health. 52 health exactly from 10 shots. Now let's see if bolstering will be better. That's a full set of 1-star bolstering excavator now. And I'm starting from 61 health in this case. Let's see if I can take 10 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And clearly I cannot take any more shots. Overeaters is the king again. Like, look at that. 10 shots and I had 10 health left with Overeaters. 7 shots and I have no health left with bolstering. That's, look at my resistance. It's crazy high. Virgin Media. Yeah, we are back on. The random disconnects are here thanks to my internet provider, Virgin Media. But anyway, at least I had a free healing. Then that's something. Now, there is more I wanted to test. Oh, and yes, exact results will vary, depend on your build and amount of damage mitigation, but order of usefulness of those effects, Aristocrat, Overeaters, Bolstering, Vanguards will not be changed. Overeaters will be always king no matter what. Then for a moment, we jump into this Overeaters. We are back inside because I need flat surface for that. We reload fully and let's see how much self-damage I will do with like 30 fuel. Okay, I probably cannot get 30 fuel or I will die. That's the effect of using like 20. Alright, that's about 20 fuel. Let's heal up. And I do actually have some explosive resistance on my XO1. I know XO1 is different, but I'm using Flamer, therefore the damage resistance, energy resistance doesn't really matter. Then he will have a full set of receive 7% less explosive damage. I know it was 10% in patch notes, but somehow it ended up being 7. And now we'll see what about 20 fuel will do to me now with this explosive resistance. Let's try it. And it's a little bit less damage, I would say. But not much. Like, the difference is not huge. I was doing this test a couple times. There is the difference, even though it's hard to spot in here. After repeating this test many times, there is a difference, but it's not huge. Therefore, I will say if you really want to reduce your self-damage, you will need to somehow get a set of assassins with explosive resistance. I don't even have it in here, I have just a normal assassin, because even though I'm on the PTS, I had no patience to keep tapping the button as many times as it requires to get assassin less explosive damage full set. Lack of patience to get that, that's a lot of clicks. Now, if you just equip Assassin, let me show you when I will start shooting the floor. I have Assassin, 1-star Assassin Excavator on me. And now I'm shooting, and you can clearly see already that I can use much more fuel. Now I drop about the same level, but I used 3 times more fuel then. Yeah, that's a difference. It does make you way more tanky versus self-inflicted damage. If you will get full set of assassins, less explosive damage, of course fireproof equipped, then yeah, you mostly can ignore legacy explosions. And finally, something everyone was waiting for, everyone's favorite, extra damage when hit by a melee attackers with small chance, small amount of damage, and here I have a mix of different type of damage on this 3rd star, and it's all possible thanks to those custom words. I love them for that. I love them for Turtle Lab. I can create every scenario that I need for testing. That's amazing. Then let's jump and visit ghouls now with those effects, and let's see how amazing those effects are. Somehow my helmet blew up. Don't know what exactly happened. Okay, I put a helmet back. Let's go and test it on those beautiful ghouls. Come on, ghouls. Get up, start working. We need to see some action. And they do work quite hard. Oh, you can see this electric charge and now the fire. Then they getting different type of damage. Some of them took some damage. The squishy one here, level 60, it took like significant amount of damage. The level 75 are mostly immune. You can see the frost in here. Unfortunately, I was hoping that it will cause like area of effect splash damage to all those ghouls when this will trigger. But no, it's only for the guy that's hitting you. And that's not very good, but that's not over of the testing. I have one more test for you. I was really curious what will happen if I will have the same type of damage on all the pieces. Will it be more damage or higher chance or both? Therefore, here I have frost on all 5 pieces, 5% to deal 100 frost damage to melee attackers. Let's take it for a spin. And yes, I died really fast before, but I didn't notice that my blocker was not equipped. Then now I shouldn't die so fast and we should be able to see this freezing effect. Will it kill those ghouls? Come on, ghouls. Freeze yourself. One freeze himself, and you can clearly see there is no more damage, there is just a higher chance because every piece triggered this 5% chance separately and can deal 100 damage. Then whenever I do damage, it's a freezing damage and it's as well dot effect, damage over time, and it slowed them down a little bit. But yeah, I'm not thrilled. I will be honest, with this effect I'm not thrilled. I was really hoping for something more. Like a freezing ring coming out of my power armor whenever it will be triggered. But no such luck. It will take a lot of time for them to kill themselves. And yeah, that's not a good option. Even if you have full set, as you can see. From time to time, they will freeze themselves and this low level will eventually die. But level 75 are not even down to half of the health. At all. I could stay here and burn my stims, all for nothing. It's not a good effect. I'm sorry to say that, but yeah, it's just a filler effect, as we are all thinking. Just a filler effect to make it harder to get a good one. That's the only purpose of that. There's no other purpose. And that will conclude this testing of new legendary effects. Let me know what you think about those. Are you surprised or not at all by those results? If I missed something, let me know. If your favorites are different, if you have any questions, same story. Ask them. Someone will know the answer. Almost certainly. Not guaranteed though. And now as always, thank you a lot for watching and see you guys in the next one.